What is up guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video I'm here with my Polo 89, the first time this has been on the channel. So if you've been a subscriber for any amount of time, you may have seen my 2CV. Well, that's gone and has been replaced with this. Now, as you can see, there's a lot going on with this car right now, so it's probably not the best introduction to a vehicle. But yeah, I'm going to just talk you through basically what's going on. First of all, engine bay wise, this really is just a tidy up. You can see here I've had this off and I've sanded that all down. I bought this really nice wheel from Halfords. It was only £7 and it's been absolutely amazing for getting paint off. So I got all the rust and everything off that, and I've just gone directly with Hammerite onto that, and it's come up really, really nice. The same is going to be happening for the top of this. That's why this cover's on it, covering the cam up, keeping all the dust and stuff off it. I'm hoping to get this out at some point and clean that up. Hoping to get this out at some point, well, just this bit, just the shield on the back, and give that a spray, and I can get these stickers as well, so I can get that looking really nice. Here is the canister, which in my last video I cleaned out. You can see the difference of this, really. It's just unbelievable. It looks kind of brand new, so super happy with that. I need to hook all that back up, but I'm gonna redo all of these because you can see here these are all looking pretty moldy as well. So they're going to be coming out and getting replaced as well. That's really cheap to do. I think they sell that stuff in Halfords for like £2 a metre or something like that. That'll be a nice tidy up as well. And then this engine bay is going to be looking a lot tidier. I hopefully can do something with the distributor, because I really think that's going to look horrendous if everything else is looking nice and that's just left like that. If you have any ideas, I think you can buy caps. So let me know if there's anything I can do about this distributor, because it looks a bit unsightly. Maybe I can just give it a quick blast with the wheel as well and get some of that crud off it. So that's what's going on with the engine bay for now. Just cleaning up, tidying up. And if I come down to the side, well, there's something missing here. All the front suspension is out. The calipers tucked up there. I'm going to be doing under seal on this. And another question for you all, I'm actually thinking of doing Raptor coating for that. I think that's the right name for it. If anyone's used that stuff before, please let me know, because I am actually thinking that would be a really good idea for the underside of this. I think it's very hard wearing from what I can tell. Pretty sure it's called Raptor coating, isn't it? At some point, this front side will be getting replaced. You can see there's a lot of bubbling and there's all this. Now, for most painters these days, it will cost so much to fix that part that you might as well buy a new one and just get them to spray it new, because it's a lot less work for them. So all the labour of sanding that all back, filling it and everything, you might as well just buy the part and get them to spray it for you. So I'm going to be looking at getting one of those for this side, and the same situation over on this side as well. It's a bit dark over here. It's not as bad this side, but you can just see here, look, there's a bit of bubbling and rust. I mean, this is getting picky. I just want this car to be immaculate, really. These side bits are coming off, and I mean I'm going to be taking them off, but they are actually coming off. You can see here they're coming away from the car. So I've decided that those are going to be coming off. And basically what I've done with this car is kind of taking it back from all the optional extras you could get. So this came with a 4 headlight front grille. I've taken that out and switched it to the 2 light one, which I just think looks way tidier. I actually really want the square headlight grille for this, but it's a bit pricey and I'm really struggling to find square headlights for this. I can find the grills, you can buy them new from Heritage Parts, but I can't get the square headlights. So I need to look into that a little bit more. This reg plate needs changing. Well, not the plate, but the dots, because someone's already said this is a C reg and it's actually a G reg, but as you can see, those white dots are making it look like a C. So I've got black ones ready to replace those. Moving around the back of the car, not much to be said here. There needs to be some paint work and touching up done to this part of the car here. There's someone with a key or a ring has been hitting that previous owner. The back, all the suspension's coming off as well, and I'm going to give the back rims, the back arches, the same treatment, that Raptor skin, is it called? I can't remember the name of it, but you know what I mean. And those struts are coming out as well. These drums are going to be painted red. I've got the Hammerite paint ready for that. So I did actually wire wheel them back, but just leaving them out like this unprotected, they've obviously started rusting again. I'm hoping to get a bit of the subframe sort of sanded back and repainted, because that's looking a little bit sketchy. You can see under there. So I'm hoping to get to that. I don't think I'm going to be taking that off, but I'm hoping I can get under there with the wheel and do a little bit of preventative maintenance on it. And then underneath as well, all this, I want to paint all that as well to protect it and just keep the life going on it, extend the life on it. Now here's a load of crusty parts that I'm working on at the moment. Control arms, I've sanded all these back. I'm still working on these at the moment. You can see there I've got about halfway along that. Bit of a labour of love with those, but they're coming up really nice, and I'm going to hammerite those as well. So we're looking forward to seeing what they look like. These are going in the bin unless someone wants them, because I'm replacing them all with something which I will explain at some point. The little rocker cam cover thing, that's getting sanded back, and I need a high temperature paint for that, so I need to hold off on that one. I can't remember the name of it right now at the top of my head, but that's getting sanded back and painted as well. Sway bar, that could be it, the sway bar. So that's going to get painted as well, so that's what I'm working on, and I'm doing it all with that little wheel. And yeah, I've done a rear delete on the wiper, just because I never use it. I never go out in the rain in this car. It's like a weekend kind of show car. So that's been done. I really want to get that smoothed as well, so that I don't have to have that grommet on it. That would be really nice. I would like to get rid of this as well and take it right back to pre-facelift. But I think there's a load of holes under there, so I'd have to get all those filled as well. But I could get it done at the same time of that. So I'm going to weigh up how much that costs to get done and see. But I would prefer to have that off. All these like little extra plastic bits they put on, I don't really like them. And yeah, apart from that, it's in pretty good condition paint-wise. It just needs a really good clean, and I'm going to get a polishing gun over the Christmas period as well. So I'm hoping to do a full machine polish on this and get it really, really popping for next spring and summer. And then the final part of the build, which is why this is actually here in the first place, is because this is going on air suspension. Now, I know that you purists are probably going to freak out about this, so this is not a build for the purists. This is going to be an air ride Polo MK2. There's not many of them around, and that's kind of what made me want to do it. There's a few people I follow on Instagram who have done air rides on this, and I just have wanted to do an air ride for a very long time. And I picked this up, and it's really unusual. I just like it because a lot of people think it's the Golf Mark 1 or Golf Mark 2, but I just love the big window on the back, and I think it's got a real character to it. So I was umming and ahhing about what car I wanted to do an air ride build on, and in the end just decided, well, I'll just keep this one and I'll do it to this one. So I've got a TA Air full set for this, and the management system is Max Load. They're actually a Chinese company, but they're getting really, really good reviews, so I decided to go with those instead of Airlift Performance, because Airlift Performance kits are just so expensive. I think all in all, the whole suspension, the struts and the management in total cost me about £2,000. And because now my friend is helping me here putting this on, I'm saving about £1,000, maybe £1,500 on fitting. Obviously it's my time, but I'm learning a lot and I'm enjoying it, so we decided to go for it. And it's been really good so far. It's all going really well. We haven't had a single seized bolt so far, so on an 89 vehicle, it's pretty good going. But yeah, I'll keep you updated intermittently with updates on how this build is going and how everything else is going. But that is my 1989 Polo Breadvan Mark II. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I will be back with more content about this car very soon. See you in the next one, guys.